Yeah, just
All right, we're going to jump into the next topic. We did go a little over time, but since we got some business done yesterday, we're still on track. The next item are our FY25 organizational priorities. You can find the memo from me at page 536 of your materials. This is a follow-up from our discussion at the July 2024 planning retreat. And so just to sort of repeat what's there in the memo, the proposal before you is to approve a continuation of our 4 organizational priorities from this year into next year. As the memo lays out, I think these priorities, there's still a lot more work to be done. There seems to be general agreement, not only among our board and staff, but also our membership, that these are the most important things to be focusing on. And so as we will go into the development of a 3-year strategic plan next year, it makes sense to carry forward these priorities for now. And those are to study member well-being and expand and improve resources for and assistance to legal professionals in the legal community. Number 2, assess technology-related opportunities and threats and determine WSBA's role vis-a-vis regulation, consumer protection, and support to legal professionals. Number 3, improve the experience of belonging among legal professionals and in the legal community. And number 4, support rural practice and access to justice in small towns and rural parts of the state. We did have a brief discussion at the retreat about whether we should add something else, but since there really wasn't consensus, and again, as we're going to be moving into the strategic plan, my recommendation is that we simply adopt the continuation of these 4 priorities.
President-elect Adewale.
Thank you. Thank you, Edinevich, for this, for helping us to set out these priorities. As I stated in our conversation with the Supreme Court, these priorities are very, very important for our budget process. It helps us set priorities and so that we can better manage our members' resources and license fees better. And so I really applaud you for reminding us to get this on our radar as quickly as possible. I, however, have a concern, which I've expressed privately and publicly every time. We came out of Nespelem with a burning issue in our hearts about the enforcement of tribal orders. I can't, unless you point me to where this will fit in on these priorities, I think we need to put that as a priority. Like the Supreme Court asked us yesterday, they said, you know, where will you, what are your solutions to the problem that you had at Nespelem? And they look at me and I look at Jordan and I look at Curry and we were all looking at each other. I said, well, we have not really, and I look at Edinevich. We tried to, we all have ideas, but our ideas are not going to be the solutions. We have to hear from the people impacted by the problem. We can't think about, oh, we know what you need. No, it's not the right approach to solving problem. The best approach to solving problem is hearing from the people impacted by the problem. So unless someone can point me to any of the priorities that will address that concern, I think that this board needs to look into including that priority in one shape or form in the FY25 organizational priorities. So, first of all, thank you for this. I've always said this should be a multi-year priorities, not just 1 year. And thank you for rolling in all those priorities. In fact, we may end up having these issues for the next 5 years. That is the way good organizations are run, not on the 1 year, you know, another president come in and then we change everything and we go another. So this is very good, but I need us to think about adding that priorities about tribal enforcement of tribal orders and tribal issues that is very prevalent in our states. Thank you.
Next. Oh, I'm sorry. Governor Couch.
Thank you. So, in answer to President-elect Adewale, I will say I think this does that those priorities fit squarely into number 3 and number 4. I think it depends on which aspects of how we solve that problem, but I think it fits into 3 and 4 and is part of what's going on in there. With that, also just to get us really started here, I will move to approve the FY25 WISBO organizational priorities.
Second.
Governor Aher.
On where it fits, I would echo what Governor Couch said, and I think it fits under 1 as well as, improving the resources for an assistance to legal professionals and the legal community. I do believe that the Native American issue and the enforcement is important, and I spent a lot of time talking to Justice Montoya Lewis about that. And so I do think we're going to be making progress on that. I do think it's something that's important for us to focus on, but I think it fits under those current things.
For a second.
No, we got a second.
Oh, okay. Ready for a vote?
Okay. So this is the motion to approve the FY25 priorities as set out in the memo. Christina Larry. Kevin Fay.
Aye.
Harvin Price. Matthew Dresden. Serena Sayani.
Aye.
Allison Whitney. Kari Petrasic. Jordan Couch.
Aye.
Nam Nguyen.
Aye.
Todd Bloom.
Aye.
Francis Adewale.
Aye.
Tom Ahern.
Yes.
Have I missed anyone? All right, motion passes unanimously.
It's my last vote. I gotta make a meal out of it.
What do we have next?
So next we'll be moving into an executive session to undertake the evaluation of the executive director. So we could probably take maybe like a 5-minute break while we set that up and clear the room.